did it again. No, no, no. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh my God, could you run any slower? There we go. Hi, Forever Free. Tammy. Hey, Catherine. Hola. Marangel. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Jennifer. I'm just doing a weekend reading. So it begins tomorrow in through the 30th, actually. So to Monday, between Friday and Monday. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here. Jennifer, I'm probably going to get to you today. Okay? You may not get it till tonight, but I'm probably going to get it to you today. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the good old shuffle up and see what the weekend's going to hold for us all. This is for the date of tomorrow through to Monday. And see what's coming up. Just a general reading. Couple of cards. Just 'cause. Good for you, Angel. Good. How you feeling, Jennifer? You okay? And why are you awake at this time of the day, Jennifer? You must be ill. Hey, Nemo. All the way from Scotland. Top of the morning to you. No, that's Irish, isn't it? Excuse me. Oh. Hey, Catherine. What's up, Tony? Oh, dear. Oh, no, that's not good at all. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm trying to push through. I figured I'd try to get a few things done a little earlier, and then make it take this evening for me. But I thought it'd be nice to have a weekend reading to see what's coming up for everybody. So in saying that, this is a general reading, not specified to any sign or person. It's general. It may resonate with you. It may not resonate with you, and I'm sorry I don't have a smudge. I got to get brave and sneak across the street and take my basket and kind of do it when there's no traffic. And it's not like there's hardly ever traffic on our road, just certain times of the day. And I got to go snip some from my nice neighbor. They've got the only 2 cedar trees within like 5 or 6 miles of here, so I got to have my cedar. Please do hit the like button, and hey, if anybody wants to just throw out donation just because, feel free. Feel free. Trying to get enough money up to get some things done that need to be done. There's never any extra money, so this helps to... Actually, the money that I make from this helps to keep this channel up and going, because in many different ways, not just one way. It really helps me pay my internet bill. I pay high internet. It makes me angry every time. And it's not that I'm greedy, it's that they are. You know? So, there's that. And, well, if this reader doesn't get to eat once or twice a day, readings aren't going to happen. There's that as well. So, let's see here. I'll be back this evening to do some more mini readings. Like I said, I got, bills to pay and stuff, so it really helps to keep me afloat. This is a general reading, probably 3 cards. We'll start with the beginning of the weekend, the middle, and the end kind of a deal. Just giving these a real good warm-up. Nobody likes it, Jennifer. No one's hitting the like button. We're going to have to start breaking legs here. Nobody likes it, Jennifer. Nobody likes it. Do you know what? I was popped on to YouTube this morning, and then a light bulb went off, and it's like, I wonder how many people are doing mini readings. So I typed in tarot mini readings, and a whole bunch of them come up. They're all new, though. They're all new. You can only go back maybe 2 months or something like that, right, with some of them. So, and they put a price on there. Some of them charge $5 and up, and some start at $20 and up. They won't just take straight out donations. They're not true donations. They're putting a price on them. Just saying, I'm not judging them for it. If it works for them, all the power to them. Tarot readers, we're the little guy, right? You don't see wealthy, well-to-do people sitting and doing what we do. So, we're never going to get rich, put it that way. But it sure helps to pay the bills, and I work very, 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 very hard. I'm tired all the time now. I'm just tired all the time. So, just this brain fog. You try to eat foods to kind of keep that at bay, you know what I mean? So, Jennifer knows what I mean when I say brain fog. So, let me see. People are talking. What's going on? Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Forever Free. How am I going to do? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, guys. I started a fad. You know what? I get people ask me once in a while, what are those cards you're using? And I tell them very freely. They're the Oceanic. I wish I could say they're mine. There is going to be a Bay of Fundy deck someday. That's an awful amount of work. That's a huge project to take on. And where I'm just trying to find a place, a mindset, that maybe every day I'll devote some time to it and get into the habit of doing that. Because I'm starting right from scratch. I'm doing my own artistry. Everything is going to be mine on the cards. And I'm not sure they're going to come with the book, because that's where, oh God, I get overwhelmed. The cards are bad enough. Then take them into a printer's and have them all put together, right? But I'm very free with the information. In the beginning, when I first started using them, I always gave credit in every reading, but as you're going through the author, the writer, the illustrator, the this, and it's just that time seems so. But it's Lindsay Wallace. Here's the book. Jane Wallace. Sorry. Jane Wallace is the author of this book. See, I freely give this information. These are beautiful cards. I'd love to keep them just for myself. And the illustrator is Jane Delaford Taylor. They're beautiful, and what I like about them, I think in another book I read what she said about reversals. She said, I don't put reversals on my cards. Reality, there's enough hardcore reality when the cards are upright. And if anything's wrong, it comes out on that. So and I like that, right? Do you ever tap on or click into a tarot reading and every goddamn card they pulled was reversed? I just shut that off. Boom, I go right off. I'm not listening to that. Anyways, the thing that I really like about this book is when she puts with every card, and I mean, you can't study them verbatim, and as a good tarot reader, you don't want to do that. You still have to rely on your intuition. Intuition always trumps over the generic meaning of the cards with my readings, but she always puts the advice. You read the general meaning, puts the advice, and then your keywords are over here. And these things are important. Getting to know these cards, and I realize these are highly important. She should have them all highlighted or something in color, because really helps you to understand the high points of the card, right? And what you need to pay attention to. And like I said, general readings, some will resonate, some won't resonate. But why did I even start talking about this? My brain did today. I'm brain dead. Starting a fad. Thank you, Catherine. That's what it was about. So I get people asking me, and I know for a fact I'm the only one that does the smudging, and that's not my customer tradition. I borrow that from the indigenous people of Canada and North America. It goes back thousands and thousands of years. And I bore it with all the respect in the world. I believe in the smudges pick me up. I'm missing it today. I'm wanting a smudge real bad, but I gotta sneak across the road and steal some. They wouldn't say anything. They always come over to visit me. They're really cool. They're easy. They go ahead. You're not just get the old dead ones. You're trimming it for us, really, kind of thing. So, anyways, one day I had a little spare time. This is about 2 years ago, and I'm doing some channel surfing. I'm looking up my sign for Cancer. We readers like to tune in too to hear about our signs. And there was this young girl, and at first it irked me. And then I remember that old saying, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And not only did she have my deck, the oceanic, which isn't really, but you know what I mean? She had a feather going, like, and she wasn't, and she was doing this and doing, and I'm like, what are you, she set a match to something. I didn't see any smoke, and she didn't pick anything up. And she was doing this with this big feather, and I'm going, really? Oh my God, if you're going to imitate me, put some flippin' effort into it. At least. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I know the smudge is mine. I claim that. And I mean, I can't control what other people do and stuff like that. But I'm lucky. I have sweetgrass that grows wild in my front yard, albeit a little patch of it. But when it grows, it comes up like a fountain. Just all this beautiful, flat, shiny grass, right? So I'm lucky that way. I've got lots of natural ingredients. I just have to walk around my yard and start picking things up, collecting and that kind of a thing. So you wrote your first, oh my, I wrote info on my first deck while learning. I did too. You know what I started out with, Catherine? You won't believe it, but the bicycle playing cards. And you want to know why I started with them? Because that's basically what I learned on. I wasn't introduced to tarot until I was about 17. My mother had a deck, and she had the Rider-Waite way back in the day. We're talking when I was a teenager. And then I started doing not live, but for people. I'd go to parties and this sort of a thing, and they'd say, Natalie, got I got a card, all right, and everybody gather around, and the music would go down, and everybody back in the day, it's funny because the cards have changed, right? And they used to reflect each other, the 4 seasons and the 365 days of the year, the whole 9 yards. I loved the bicycle playing cards, but I noticed on YouTube when I first joined and started my channel, nobody was doing that. And I thought, nobody's going to take me seriously. So my first few videos, until I could get out, and I did an online search, and these came up. I went, oh my God, those are my cards. It's the Oceanic for the Bay of Fundy. Do you know what I mean? I got excited. But I would lay the cards out, and I was always upfront and honest, but I wouldn't show the cards. And I'd say, I've already taken the liberty and pre-shuffle, which I did. And I did it all accordingly. But I wouldn't show them because I thought nobody's going to take me seriously because they're not tarot cards. And now you can buy the bicycle. They're like that. The regular playing card, but you can get different designs, and some of the other readers are using them, and it's a wonderful thing. But I learned a lot, and I found, to be truthful with you, the regular playing cards, much stronger readings, way stronger readings. So anyways, that's that. But people do imitate each other. They get ideas from each other. I would have no problem supporting other, and sometimes I do, only if I believe in them. Star Lourdes Tarot. She's a real deal, because I can sense that kind of thing. There's nothing fakery with her. There's no phoniness with her. I always recommend her. And she's sincere in every reading that she does, and she's now, unlike me, she's always in a good mood. I get a little bitchy sometimes, right? So, but in the beginning, Catherine, With these, when I bought these, I was like, oh my God, I forgot with tarot cards. There's like 3 to 5 meanings per card, and oh my God, thank God she didn't do reversal. But I made mental notes. Some people that turned them off, they seen the writings on the back of the card. Look, I seen one girl, and she had a channel for 3 or 4 years. I think she's ill now. But every card, she had these little cards, right? Little ones. And you could see the writing. The whole back was covered with small writing, and it went up and upside down, you know what I mean? And sideways along the top and down the sides. And she would sit but she went by her intuition as well, so I liked her. And I said, she just doesn't, nobody can sit down and verbatimly, unless you have a photographic memory, memorize every word for the generic meaning of every single card when there's 78 freaking cards in the deck when you're doing that, right? So I made no, I have it. And then after that, what I would do, I'd say, well, I only need the keywords and advice. So I would put the keywords and the advice. This is my latest deck, and none of them have anything. So I grab from my book, and if people don't like that, I'm only grabbing the keys, my intuition. I have seen me, I'm giving myself goosebumps, but I have seen me pull many cards over the years. And this card, you know, let's say the Ace of Hearts or something, and I'd say, we all know what this means. But man, I'm getting something completely different coming in here, and that always trumped over because it was always at 100%. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes, everybody, please check your subscriptions and maybe subscribe again to the channel. I went into YouTube this morning, and they're doing one of their surveys with the channel owners. And I'm like, why do I bother? So I did it, and then they're like, is there anything else you'd like, you know, you're concerned with? We really try to play. And I'm like, bull fucking shit. You try to please anybody. I've contacted them. And there are other readers experiencing the same problem. The first 2 years I seen it, it didn't bother me. It didn't come after me. Their systems left me alone. And now they're picking on me, and I've lost tens of thousands of subscribers. They roll back your numbers. What they do is they go into each individual account, let's say just yours personally, and they look, and you got maybe 10, 12, maybe 30 channels you are subscribed to that you enjoy watching, and they'll grab 10 or 15 and wipe them right off your own personal membership. You'll go in and go, where's Bay of Fundy Fortunes? Where's Star Lourdes Tarot? I was subscribed. No wonder I'm not seeing their videos. And this is what, so I put that in the survey and said, you know, I've lost tens of thousands as I watch. I checked this morning, there's people signing up to the channel. Right now, the last 2 times I checked, it's frozen. It's frozen. It's not going up and it's not going down. It's frozen. So, you know, and I'm used to getting 1,000 plus new subscribers every month, and this has been going on for 8 months. Do the damn math. I'm so mad when I think about it, you know. So anyway, let's get into this. Do you really, Jennifer? Yeah, you can't really depend on your, it happened to me. It happened to me. Too, I went in, all my favorite tarot readers, one day, I went to say, oh, it's, you know, first of the month, middle of the month, who's got readings out. I didn't get any notifications, and go in and look. They're all gone. Every last one of them. I probably had 12 or 13 different channels for tarot. But there was probably, I could count on one hand that I went in regularly to look at. So, another guy that's good, but he's changing his format. He's like me. You get bored after a while. You want to do something like today, something different. And that's Minnow Pond, and his name is Chris. And I've been in to see him. I haven't been in to see him in about 3 months, but I know the last time I was in, I think he's doing weekly readings now, and he does them live. But he was very good. He was good. He was. Just as a standby reader, I'd be impressed, you know. So, anyway, we want this for the weekend. For anybody that's watching this reading, this is your free weekend reading. It is general. It may or may not apply to you. I'm only going to pull what I feel to pull here as far as the number of cards. I did get out my Law of Attraction cards, and I don't know if they're appropriate to read out to everybody, but we'll just try it, and we'll see. But this is a collective general reading for the weekend beginning tomorrow, Friday the 27th, which will take us right into Monday the 30th. The first is Tuesday. Oh my God. You know, so let me see. I'm going to put this back a bit so I can see. Yeah. Is that right, Joni? Okay. Yeah. Is that right, Vanny? Yeah, I like Minnow. I like Chris. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's not, you know, what I envy from him is this. His readings are short, sweet. They're quick. It doesn't, not like mine tend to go into an hour almost. Some of them they're 40 minutes, 45. Like that's crazy, but I can't help it. I just can't. I can't stop till the messages for each card are exhausted and run right out of each card. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to bring Lilith in on this, I think. And she's just wake the hell up, Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to ask her if the top foremost cards are the cards that are meant. All right, Lilith, the top foremost cards, we'll just say from maybe 10 and up. I'm not sure I'm going to draw that many, but are these the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the weekend, starting tomorrow, Friday the 27th into the 30th, which is Monday? Are these the cards that are meant for those that are watching and viewing this reading? Just as the deck is and as it stands, I'll take the top cards only. And she's pretty strong. She's not in a good mood today, if there's such a thing. And now it's going, she's going, yes, I am. No, you're not. I could feel the heaviness. I could feel the weight. But you're working well. Thank you. I'm not going to work you to death today, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. There we go. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's get this party started. Okay. You guys are talking away and I'm trying. Am I really, Tony? You're kidding me. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yes, Minnow Pond is pretty good, yes. This year's gone way too fast, Jennifer. We're coming into October. Can you believe it? Oh, my God. Hi, Mary. How are you going to walk me? It's 11:11 where you're at. 2:11 here, Catherine, in Atlantic, Canada. It's 2:11. Let's pull a card and see what we get, girls and boys. I've got to check my my own window to make sure I'm all okay. Good. All right, everything looks all right, and I'm lined up with the camera. Okay, here comes the first card for the weekend beginning tomorrow, Friday. Wonderful. I take this in a heartbeat. 6 of Wands and success. 6 of Wands and success. Sixes are all about balance and harmony in our lives. Everything falling into place. Some of you are going to start your weekend off on the right foot. It's going to be a feel-good kind of a beginning for the weekend. My goodness, isn't that something? See, when you don't work anymore every day, Saturday, like I went into, well, I've been retired since 2008 officially, or was it 10? Just before 2000, yeah, okay, 2010 and about there, due to health reasons. So, and I'm still, but every day all of a sudden becomes a Saturday. Every day feels like Saturday. I have a hard time keeping, unless I'm online a lot and I'm interacting with people, I have no idea sometimes what day of the week we're at. I usually jump a day ahead, rarely a day behind, which would really shorten the week up. I thought it was Wednesday, and somebody said, no, it's Thursday. Oh, really? We're almost at the weekend. I still get excited about the weekend. You get conditioned when you're working for 30, 40, 50 years. You still expect, that feeling on payday. Yay, it's payday. And you go to the grocery store, and it's packed, and the parking lot's packed, and it's like everybody's going to get groceries on payday kind of a thing. And weekends, you would find things to do. You get out and about. Sundays were always a day of rest kind of thing. But, that never leaves you is my point, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Your grass cutting this weekend, are you? It's going to smell beautiful. I'm doing a general reading, Elsie. I'm pulling some just random cards for the weekend beginning tomorrow into Monday. It's just a general reading, a collective general for the weekend. You take something from it. You may not take anything at all. So And got my tea here. Six of Wands. For those of you, this is being directed at people that have been working very, very, very hard lately. You never gave up. You were resilient. The word resilient comes to mind. By the way, if I had to pick a number for today, it kept going in my head, is the number 3, which is a gorgeous number, right? Overall, it's a beautiful number. I kept hearing the number 3 today. I said, I'm going to mention that during the readings. If I had to pick a number today, it's 3. And that's wonderful for anybody. You're all being exposed to that because you're viewing this reading. The number 3, look. There's 33 people in the group right now watching this reading. There you go. As what's his name used to say, right? But there you go. We just lost 2 people. Now we're down to 31, but 33 was there just as I was beginning to talk about it. So anyway, the 6 is bringing you rewards, though you're starting to see the payoff. Those that you were resilient and you stuck things out and you've seen things through, you're getting your payoff now. You're going to be getting the reward. You're going to be seeing that what you've applied yourself to, which may have been a challenge in the beginning, may have been a lot of hard work, and now you're seeing the rewards. They're coming. The payoff is coming. Maybe more than what you ever thought. Maybe in better ways than what you ever expected or even wanted. Others are going to appreciate your shining light right now. Beautiful. Others are going to recognize anybody that has finished a project or finished a job, completed something. Others are going to take notice and they're going to take a comment on how efficient you seem, how you've tackled a project and you managed to finish it will amaze some people. That's for some of you. That's acknowledgement. That's encouragement. You could be, some of you, 1 or 2 maybe, could be attending a special ceremony. It could be a prize giveaway that you've shown up for. It could be being recognized, a graduation, finishing a course of some kind, but it shows a ceremony situation. You're part of it, whoever you are, okay? You're part of that. Financial rewards could come in for some of you as well. That's going to help some of you celebrate whatever you feel like celebrating. Maybe just life. Maybe making it through to another weekend. You're still here. Yay. Do you know what I mean? Whatever you see fit. Whatever it is your heart desires. Another meaning of this card, obviously, the one thing we haven't touched on is emotion. We're talking about love here. There could be a new offer of love. Maybe someone you've been dating uses the L word over the weekend. Maybe you take it to the next level. Up, not down. Up, forward, kind of a thing. That could be happening for some of you. Some of you already that have been in relationships for a while, you could receive a proposal of marriage over the weekend as well. That's possible with the 6 of Wands. It's balance and harmony in your life. If that's what you've been waiting for, chances are you're going to get it. The advice of the card, right now, this weekend, anybody viewing this video, it's your time to shine. It is your time to shine. The message is here for you. Do not hold back in the best of things and in the best of ways. If you're pissed off at somebody, yeah, you need to hold back. Don't be slugging them. You just need to get through the weekend. But you beget what you put out. Good begets good. Light begets light. You try to stay out of the dark, but while remaining realistic, and that's a challenge in itself sometimes. But you guys, if you've been working really, really hard, you deserve any success that comes your way. And I say right on and hop to it kind of thing. Keywords are victory and education, awards. There's love proposals. There's promotions, feeling stronger, and celebrating. There's celebrations for a lot of you on the weekend. I don't know what's going on, but that's what the card is showing. So, Cancers can love without measure. You're very right, Tony. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. There's no measurement. There's no end. There's nothing. There's no yardstick or ruler to measure it by. When we give, we give, we give. And that's that, right? So, wait now. The next card, that was that one. So we got, yes, the 6 of Wands. I forgot what I was doing here. The second card I'm pulling for you guys. So, you know, I'm going to say That's your overall energy for the weekend for most of you. You're all going to have a really good weekend. There are going to be happy moments, unexpected moments, but they'll be quite pleasing. I don't see any darkness, any shadows, any arguments, any strife, any stress. Most of you, even those of you that seem to be stressed out all the time and you have good reason to be, you may find this weekend is going to be a bit easier for you. There's your overall. We'll put that as the overall. Second card here, there's a lot of healing going on for some people. This is with I had her last night in the mini readings for somebody that was looking for healing for their mother, and she showed up. Their mother's very ill. She's on her way out, and they wanted to know how much longer did she have. This kind of a thing in this card pull. And last night the spirit was there in the readings. A lot of beautiful cards came up, were extremely relevant to the questions that were asked, and anybody in there can vouch for that. So we've got the angel of the ocean. So there is a period of healing going on for somebody this weekend. She is the healer, the negotiator. She is managing skills. She is, if you relate to that, this card may represent you. Okay, let me bring my book up here. She's beautiful. I'm glad somebody's energy has pulled this card in this reading for the weekend. So she is Major Arcana, of course. Just bear with me. I've only really started using this book a lot since the mini readings began, because I find I need the advice and the keywords here, because they're very important. She's a beautiful card, and you know what? She holds the cups of life through the symbol of eternity, if you notice that. And I like to think that her cups are always refillable. They're not half empty. They're not half full. They're always refillable. She is the angel of the ocean, after all. She's very, very, she puts out a lot of love. She represents a lot of love in your life. Even if you feel you're alone, there has to be somebody. All right. She brings a lot of healing. She softens the heart. She softens the blows. She'll come into your life and tell you, okay, you've been licking your own wounds long enough. You've shut yourself off from the world long enough. It's now time to come back out into the light again. She's the one that pulls us out of that place. You could be a parent as well, just trying to keep the demands of the kids in line, kind of a thing. Maybe soothe over the hurt feelings of a child. That could be, or even a grown-up. It depends, right? Some people are like children. And you seem to know this weekend how to say and do the right things for a lot of you. You just tend to know the right words. And some of you may even be smart enough to say to the universe, I've got to be real honest with this person. Could you help me choose the right? Speak through me. Speak through me. So you get the right words so that you've made the best attempt within your own power to smooth a situation over. For a lot of you, it'll work in your favor. It'll be a really, really good thing, is what it'll be. So the weekend is going to contain that for some of you. It's smoothing things over, closing up arguments, moving on past things like that, and not having them center in your life. You don't want that central in your life. The angel of the ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side, to see what any lessons or situations you may find yourself in. What do they offer you? Are you wasting your time? Are you standing and running in one spot? You got to look at the bigger picture. Where's this taking me in the bigger picture? Always, I'm such a big picture person. Some things we can jump right on. Most things in life we can't. We need to look where we're going to end up at, or where we think we're going to end up at, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's a family, relationship, job, your day out in the what's my day going to be like, that kind of a thing. There's lessons in every day. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you don't even leave your house, you don't speak to another person, you will find there are lessons every day, as long as we open our mind to them. Don't let other people's opinions or emotions overwhelm you over the weekend as well, because some of you may have people like that in your life, and they're right in your face with the finger, or shooting down your ideas, or things that you want to do, places you want to go. This kind of a thing. Can I be blunt? There's always an asshole right around the corner. End of. Right? I'm serious. There always is. I'm always ready. I'm ready all the time. I'm an online presence, so I get it all the time. There's always, and maybe my brain's a little twisted that way. But geez, you just have to log on to Facebook or any social media, and you can see the assholes. They speak loud and they speak for themselves, right? They put themselves in the middle of the floor. Some of you may be dealing with somebody trying to change your mind about something, trying to impress something upon you, trying to even downright manipulate you. That some of you could be dealing with that on the weekend. But you know what? This weekend, there's a shift, there's a change, and we're coming into the month of October. It's a brand new month. Anybody going through this, you're not going to have to deal with them much longer. But you don't just wish them away. You've got to take a stand, and you've got to put the effort through. Then the universe steps in and says, we'll help. But you have to take that action to put that out there, to deal with somebody. Maybe they've put their finger in your face too much. Maybe they've given their unwanted opinion too many times. Today's the day the rope snaps. And today is the day you speak up and you say very calmly, not showing a lot of emotion, enough is enough, I've had enough. It's over. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't, like, what an annoyance that is. What purpose does it serve? Is somebody trying to tell you to go against something that you don't want to go against? No. So maybe some of you need to get a little angry or a little upset about it. Yeah, unbelievable. Some of you are healing this weekend from past trauma. The card kind of brings up that because she is about healing. Things that have happened recently in the past, breakups, people backstabbing, you know, this kind of a thing, people talking, bad gossip. But this is a card is about healing the past and balancing your mind, your body, your soul, and your finances. Budgeting and financial planning for some of you may take a priority now. We're coming into the end of the month, so yeah, I can see a lot of people going that way. The good side, the possible side of this card for some is that the angel of the ocean can be an angelic guidance for you, knowing you're being led, knowing you're being guided, and knowing you're not alone on this trail in your life. You have to know that your angels are here to protect you through this demanding time. Your spirit guides, etc. Past ones that have loved on you are loved ones that have passed on. You are not walking this life alone. You're not alone. Can they interfere? No, they can't interfere. Can they influence? Maybe they can. Who am I to say? I don't know. I've never been there and back. But I believe that anything like that is limited. But they're here to support us and bring us to that right place, that right spot. Listen to the whispers. Listen to the words. Listen to the thoughts. Pay attention. Take accountability for everything you do, and that includes the people making you miserable. Handle it. Get out and handle it. You're going to be guided through this very demanding time for some of you on the weekend. You may need to work a little bit of magic now to reconcile opposites. That's okay. You do what you got to do. This is under the advice of the card. Be patient. Be compassionate. And you will get everything done no matter what it is you want to get done on the weekend. It's going to all be completed. Your keywords are balance and reconciliation. They're patience, flow, compassion, finances, and angels, spirit guides, past loved ones, this sort of thing, right? Yeah. Okay, what's our next card? No. What are you coming up for? Arr. Watch the tongue wagging. And watch people that are tongue wagging. That's what this is all about. This page is letting on like he's, okay, what you got to do is use the Whiffam theory with this guy. He comes up out of the blue. Somebody that's in your life is somebody that's never been forefront and center in your life, but they've been on the outer skirts of your life as far as people that you know, right? In level of importance, this sort of a thing. We're looking at somebody that is very self-serving. He will create or try to create a situation where he can validate and reason why he's all of a sudden not on the outside, but he's more on the inside of your life. Beware, beware, beware of this guy. How can you tell if it's him? He comes out of the blue. And your first reaction is, the whiff-em theory, only in reverse. Instead of what's in it for me, it's what's in it for him. What's his deal? Why is all of a sudden this energy, this person, coming around that they never did before? And the way you can tell who it is, they love being the center of attention. That's a big draw right there to maybe somebody that's in your life. They love being the center of attention. They talk a lot. They laugh a lot. They engage a lot. They're always at the heartbeat of everything, it seems. They're very witty. They're very charming. And they're very underhanded. And they're very conceited. And they're very self-serving. And for some of you, this could be somebody here to take something from you, actually stealing it, to take even to ideas, stealing your energy. But it's all about me. It's all about me. He's trying to get some dirt on somebody, whoever this applies to. Watch your back. Be very careful and look around before you speak about anything that's important to you, that the right ears are hearing it and the wrong ones are not. Such as with someone like him, he's trying to find something against you, to demoralize you, to break you, he's all about self, and whatever you drop, he's there to pick up, and he's there to take. You've got to be very careful with this guy. I will bring up the keywords and the advice on him. He really likes to play head games with people, and that's what this energy is all about. It's all about head games, making you doubt yourself, this sort of a thing. Yeah, 29 people in the room. 30 now. Hit the like button, people. Support the channel. Don't sandy bag, pretend you're not there. We can all see you sitting there. I can see. You forget what my gifts are. I can see you all sitting there behind your screens. Click the like button. Come on. Poor Jennifer. She gets tired of saying it. Anyways, and all of a sudden the room is screened. It's gone quiet. There it is. Everything's frozen, all quiet. That's okay. With the Page of Swords, he's kind of like, he's like the Knight of Cups, the way I feel about that card, but just in a different way. They're a waste of space and a waste of time in your life, but you have to watch them because they're so charming and witty. Not everybody knows what they're really all about. And underneath, what is beautiful on the outside is damn ugly on the inside. It's not good at all. This is a card about complaints. People around you being out of sorts, kind of feeling bitchy, and you're exposed to it and you're not appreciating that. There could be some backstabbing going on, back chat, people talking, a lot of gossip, some cutting words being used, people trying to pull weight and use nepotism as a way, or politicating as a way of getting ahead for themselves. This guy's not beneath this. There could be an odd illegal issue for the odd one of you as well. Papers need to be signed. We're looking at paperwork. This guy's got a real secret agenda is about all I can tell you. And they're trying to use a form of like slander or gossip against. They're trying to find some dirt on you, so be very aware of that. Be very careful. I don't care if you're a real-life angel. If someone wants to find dirt, they'll find it. They'll find something and turn it into something negative, even if it's something beautiful and positive. Some people are just like that. But who's going to believe them? There's the question. Somebody might. Somebody will. Generally, people love the bad gossip. They're like, what? The good gossip, oh, isn't that nice, right? The bad stuff, what? Really? I don't know. We all want to sponge that up, and it's not good, and it's not healthy. It's not a really good place to be. Sounds like your ex-husband doesn't care. Oh, my goodness sakes. Be precise in all your verbal skills. So when you're speaking, people know that you're clear as mud, as they say. You're on the same page. Same with your written skills. Be very clear in your communications, no matter what form it takes. This is important as well for the month. So just don't. This guy's either young or he's very young at heart. All right, so you can't really even place an age on it. Normally, pages, as the books all say, they're between 15 and say 30, and they usually don't span over that. That could be the case for a lot of you, but again, it could just be someone that's young at heart. So it could be really anybody. So there you go, Tony. That's a real good example. Is it not? It is a really, really good example. Let's see what the next card is here. Let's keep going. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, my. I would say speak of the devil and he's sure to show up. That's not the case. But I did mention this card earlier, and lo and behold, there it is. So, Natalie, be careful what you say out loud today. The universe is listening. Okay? And it's a beautiful, beautiful card. We got the Ace of Cups. It always makes me smile. It's all about love. It's all about goodness. It's the energy that it brings. This is beautiful. So, this card, what it does, it brings you all the benefits of love. All right, whatever matters to you, whatever that your heart is needing, this card truly, truly brings it forward. It's a gorgeous card. It does bring your heart's desire. For who this may apply to, remember, this is general, and it's not for everybody. It may or may not resonate, but who wouldn't want to embrace this beautiful card at any given time? Everybody take this card and like it and enjoy it and embrace the energy that is bringing for some of you over the weekend. This card is bringing you, for those of you involved in the arts or doing artistic pursuits, is bringing wonderful fulfillment. You're getting a lot from it. For others, it could be a brand new relationship where you're feeling like something could happen. This could be it for some of you. For others, hey, it might be a first date in about 2 years. Who knows, right? Because it means something different to everybody, but it's all about love, and it's all good. Some of you may be creating something new in your life, and as Tarot says, you refer to this and feel about it. This is my baby. This is my job. This is my creation. And I'm hearing and seeing a lot of color with this, whatever it is. There's a lot of color. It's all positive. The vibrations are incredible here. This is probably one person that it applies to. Follow through with your instincts. Listen to your intuition. And don't hold back as far as the project goes, whoever that's meant for. This card sometimes also reveals with pregnancy. For some, like a new one. Motherhood and joy is represented with this card as well because of the love. It is an unconditional love that comes with this card. So motherhood would come in to play here a lot. Excuse me. Some of you may be, as I said, starting a new project. For some of you, this could be thinking about getting a new business off the ground. You could be writing a book. There's a lot of book writers out there. Some of you could be planting the garden, getting ready for fall, putting it to bed, planting bulbs for next spring. That's being taken care of as well for some. And some of you are just decorating your home, giving it uplift or a bit of a facelift, bringing new colors into your life, just making the home more welcoming and much more comfortable for you. For some of you, this is your turn. You can go out and you can do what you want in your own house, and somebody's not been able to do that. Maybe you're separated or divorced, or you're just out on your own, or it's the first time you've had your own place if you're younger, and you are going to be doing it the way you want. Your name's going to write all over. People are going to come in and look, and they're going to say, this is so you. Great stuff. So that's for some of you. Doing all of the above, are you, Karen? You're a busy woman. Who do we got? Jay Campbell. I did a video on smudging a long time ago, but it's probably time for a new one. But I'm going to wait until I get some more material put together. So, and we'll talk about smudging. I'll do a live feed on that. So, here's the one thing about the ace that we all need to brace ourselves with over the weekend, and it's a positive thing, but what it can bring emotions that are so strong that they are overwhelming. There's tears of joy for some people with this beautiful, beautiful card. Tears of joy. Being moved, being caught off guard by that feeling as well. Oh my goodness, I'm crying. I can't believe it. My face is what the heck. But it's beautiful, and it's good. And maybe for some of you, stirring an emotion you haven't felt in a long, long time. This is very healthy. This is very forward movement. This shows growth within the spirit. This is such a beautiful card. The advice of this card is to open your heart and trust. You don't need to be overwhelmed by emotion, but hey, if it happens, it happens. But you do need to be open to what is coming towards you over the weekend. If it's coming in the face and the name and the energy of love, you need to leave yourself open before you slam the door, close the window, or slap someone's hand, you know, this kind of a thing. So you need to be careful about that. But the key words here for this beautiful Ace of Cups, of course, is new beginnings because it is the Ace, but usually implies, because it's Cups, it's new beginnings in relationships, in communication, in anything that's close-knit with the people around, or even art, something you're doing. You're pouring your whole soul. When we look at a piece of art, no matter what it is or who it's by, we're seeing the soul of the artist. All that comes from the soul in a very spiritual place, and we get to look at that. And that's why we're drawn to art too, because it's so interesting on what somebody can create. There's a lot of that going on over the weekend. So we've got beginnings as keywords: passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and of course, it's all very intense. So intensity is a word as well. That's wonderful. Good luck to you, Julie. I bet you're having fun, although that's a lot of work doing renovations like that. Oh, thanks, Adrian. Thanks. I got my hair because it's driving me crazy. I've only started going to the beauty salon in the last year and a half. All these years I've done my own hair. I've cut it, I've permed it, I've colored it, I've done all kinds of things. And since I turned 60, especially in July, I've changed my mind. And if I can work and raise money to take myself to the hairdresser, I'll work my ass off. And I always work very, very hard. And you know, who can, like what they, I can't get over the prices at the hair salons, but this is only once every maybe 6 to 8 months that I'll do this. But it's very expensive. But this is a big treat for myself, and it's needed. It's, you know, a woman's hair is her crowning glory, and so are nails. I'm getting my nails done too while I'm there. So, yeah, but I can't go next Wednesday. Trying to do it all. When you live country and you don't have a car like me, it's like trying to put together, you know, a stringed orchestra and get it all to come together so it works right. So I'm working on a way into the city to go to the salon, and I got them to book 2 appointments for the same time with a half-hour break in between to get my hair done, half-hour break to go get something to eat because I'm diabetic, and come back with a second appointment with the. So I'm going to be gone 4 to 5 hours. I got to make sure somebody's here with my dog. I can't take the dog into the beauty parlor with me. He is going to flip right out. I'm anxious about that. I'm suffering anxiety about it already. But it's going to be a long day. So trying to bring that all together to get myself to town and get myself home. It's probably going to be a taxi. It's probably going to be terribly expensive. But it's only once in a blue moon. So we are hard workers, forever free. Very, very, very. I don't stop till I drop. Hi, Leanne Kyle. I don't stop until I drop. There's the thing. Like I said, I was going to, you know what? All intentions to pull nothing but 3 cards, and we're up 4, and I'm pulling another one. Oh, lovely. You know what? I'm going to end it on this card. I will pull a law of attraction in a moment if I don't forget. But here's the last card for your weekend. We're looking at 10 of Pentacles. Luck. This is a fantastic card for anybody that it's going to resonate with. Oh, I do, Jennifer. I'm guilty. I feel guilty. I'm going to get my hair and nails done. Like, who do I think I am? I've gone my whole life and never done anything like that. So this is new for me. So, oh, you're from South Australia. Yay! We got someone from Australia, and I was hoping we get some New Zealanders and Australians, and that it was still early enough where you're at that we, you know, because I get a lot of people saying, I'm in New Zealand, I'm in Australia, you're never live when I'm awake, right? So I was hoping maybe we could pull a few people in like that today as well. So the 10 of Pentacles, a beautiful card, all about luck. I always face this card with a celebration of self. A way of thanking the universe for you being here. And people might say, well, that's called your birthday. But no, it isn't your birthday. This is something completely different with the 10 of Pentacles here. It means that good luck is coming your way, and it's coming very soon for those that resonate with this card. It's showing you're going to be celebrating for somebody, for someone, celebrating a windfall of some kind, or some kind of other financial bonus that you were not expecting. All the heads are up now, and everybody's listening. They're going, me, me, me. Buy a lottery ticket. Hey, it's the weekend. Here, I could buy one for Friday night. There's none tonight, but I could buy one for tomorrow night, Friday night, and I could buy one for Saturday. And I could, no, there's none on Monday, is there? Or is there? I think there's a 649 on Mondays. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to. I'm not leaving the house, right? So not expecting to, but hey, if I do, I might break down and buy a lottery ticket. What the hell? But it's unexpected. It's something you weren't expecting coming in here, which is really going to make your weekend. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You're going to be, for some of you, it's going to bring some stability into your life. You may be caught up on bills, a little bit of money put away, this sort of thing, but you're going to be highly appreciative of the things, the way this is affected, right? It is bringing you a sense of sureness and stability and balance, calmness, relief as well, getting caught up, maybe even getting ahead with things as well. Here's another thing. A family gathering's on the card for some of you. It's going to be friends and family, usually family reunion. It could be a wedding or anything like this. It's a thing of celebration. It's not a funeral. It's a thing of celebration. Here's the thing. You may be on the outs with maybe some relatives or people that are going to be there. People that irritate the piss right out of you. But the thing is, the usual irritations will disappear with this card. Instead, what you're going to be feeling during this celebration and this gathering is a feeling of humanity in the room, because you're going to be feeling a lot of love. Whatever this is. Maybe it's a christening. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe it's a wedding, an engagement party. It's something that is being celebrated here. And you're going to be feeling the love, which in turn, it makes you feel moved by that feeling of humanity. You're experiencing that moment. It doesn't come along every day. Embrace that. It's beautiful. But all your usual irritations with these people that you're kind of like apprehensive about going, then I can tell you this, all that's going to just slide off to the side. You're not going to be feeling anything like this. In relationships, the card is predicting families being joined by love. Feelings will become declared and commitment will follow. A couple will move in together, or they will be announcing their wedding. So that's probably what this gathering is about. The advice of the card: appreciate the special bonds you share as a group, and the love that comes with commitment as well. I'm feeling very moved by this card. Like my nose is stinging a little bit, like I'm going to tear up, and I don't know why, but for someone this is something very strong. The advice is appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. And the keywords are family, celebration, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. And one final thing that I can't stress enough in this reading is, do you not forget, I don't care how you do it, where you do it, when you do it, but open up. Let your raw emotions show and put up gratitude to the universe for everything that's wonderful that's happening to you. Even if nothing is happening, say thank you for nothing happening. Put out that gratitude. Universe sits up, takes notice, and takes notes. It's a beautiful thing. Now, I just want to play here with these Law of Attraction cards to see if there's anything here for anybody. Hi, Rose Gold. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my goodness. Yes. With my pendulums about a year ago, I would say now, when because I do the reveals for the candles, they just suddenly, the first one was Charles, started naming themselves Charles. I heard it over and over, and I'm like, what? Are you telling me you have a name and it's Charles? And it was sweet, and it just went crazy. I'm like, okay. So pretty much every pendulum I open now screams a name at me. So it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Rose. Much love to you as well, and I hope that you're doing very, very well. Very well. So let's play with this for a moment. We're coming up to an hour. I don't know where the hour went to. We're just going to see. There's just different sayings and things like that on these cards. There's no book. Everything is written on the cards. But these are the Law of Attraction. And I thought it would be fun to maybe just pull them out. They're brand spanking new, so might as well get some use out of it. Much love to you too, Rose. Much, much love to you. My mug, Julie, that came from a lady called Michelle A. out of Ontario in Canada here. She works for a company that makes, oh my God, they're so different and unusual, bags of tea. And some of them have like candies in them, and there's dried fruit in them, and you make tea out of them. But she sent me a big basket. She also sent me, she'd be pleased to know if she's seen this, she has her own recipe for abundance oil and sent me a jar full of that, and that has freaked me out a few times. Believe me, stories to tell. And she sent this beautiful cup, and I'm surprised I haven't broke it yet, with this beautiful seahorse on the front of it, which represents Sagittarius, but I'm Cancer. But it's not for that. It's just gorgeous. I love it. It's bone china, great for having tea in. So let's see here. Yeah. Sure. Come on now. The mug is lovely. I love it very much. I don't use it every single day. Like, I save it. I de-stain it all. You know what tea's like, right? If you have any hardness in your water at all, your cups and teacups, they stain after a bit. You got to what I call de-staining. Fill your sink with boiling hot water. Put a lot of Javix in the water and let them soak, and then give them a good wash afterwards. You know, rinse them well. I'm going to pull a card just to see. I'm going to cut the deck. I'm not going to look because there's writing all over these cards, so I can't look. And pull whatever's on the top. What have we got here? Well, it shows, looks like a child with a bird cage, and it says, I do not need to monitor my thoughts. And on the back it says, rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling. Well, yeah, because thoughts follow feeling, but then if you reverse that, sometimes feelings affect thoughts, right? If you should choose a thought not in harmony with your broader intentions, you will feel the discord. Then you can redirect your thought to something that feels and therefore serves you better. So that's what the message of this card is. Anyways, that's whatever, for whatever reason. So that's that anyway. I think I'm going to stop there. Everybody, we're at an hour now. 1 hour, 1 minute, 13, 14, 15 seconds kind of a thing. I've got a private reading to do for somebody that's here right now. They know it. I don't know if I'm going to have a little rest first or what, but I was hoping some point today I would get that private reading finished. But I'll be back this evening about 7 or between 7 and 8 Atlantic time, my time. Okay, so just, you can Google that. What time is it in Atlantic, Canada? And look at your own time, and then you'll know what time. I hope for those of you that think you're subscribed to the channel, do get the notification. That's why I always post in Facebook. The Facebook group, you're all welcome to come in there. It's closed and private. Or anybody not afraid to come into Facebook or hates it, it's closed and private. But I always post a link in there when I'm doing a live video, so that helps as well. You're going to be here, Jen? Okay, only if you're up to it, Jennifer. You too, Leanne. Thank you very much. This feels like my Friday, but it's not. So it's a beautiful thing. It's we're expecting some rain tonight. It was a just gorgeous morning here. I didn't manage to get out while the sun was out, and now it's clouded. Enough cloud. It's foggy. There's no view beyond my green trees. It's all white. The sky, everything is just a pure base of white here because we're fogged in. We're getting rain tonight, but nice again tomorrow. It was a pretty heavy. There was a lot. You're welcome, Rose. There was a lot of stuff in these few cards that were pulled. It surprised me. I tell you that. I just hope it resonates with at least the good stuff with most of the people. I really truly hope that it resonates with them. So I'm thinking here too of starting the monthlies for October. So you may, excuse me, you may see me live again. You know, I miss the pre-recorded, and I know a lot of you do as well. A lot of you like the live readings, but I've had people say, I like the live readings, but what I miss is when you would do the pre-recorded monthly readings, and I'd sit down to watch for my sign, it felt intimate. It felt like it was just you and me, and people are missing that. But thank you very much, Rose. I hope I do. You got bright blue fluffy clouds, Jennifer. Rained in Toronto. You're in TO, are you, Mary? Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, I forget what I was even talking about now. It's gone right out the window here. I can't think of what it was. Oh, yeah, talking about that. Yeah, doing the readings and stuff. I mess. And I don't get the views at all. Like, at all. Like, I'm used to getting tens of thousands of views per video. And doing them live, I might get 300, 400, 500. A lot of that is due to people if they unsubscribe from the channel and they don't know that they are, so they're not getting any notifications. So I'm going to try. I'm not going to burn myself out here because I got to save up for tonight too. Right now I'm feeling some discomfort physically, so I'm going to have to get up out of this chair and grab my heating pad and whatnot. No, I will not, Juanita. I won't stop smoking. I'll stop when I want to stop. End of. Thanks anyways. Oh yes, I'll blow out my candles. Okay, everybody, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. And Jennifer, you might hear from me later, but that's not a big huge promise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Please keep the peace in and share that love and that light out. Thank you so much for everything and being here. And thank you, Jennifer, for popping in as well. Good for you, Mary. I hit 60. I don't care if people are nice about it, whatever. I'm thinking, you know what? Don't be telling other people what to like and what not like. You cannot dictate someone's likes, and you cannot dictate someone's habits. People are going to smoke, they're going to smoke. If they're going to drink, they're going to drink. I don't do anything. I've survived this far, and I'm still here. And because I survived, I'm still a mom. I'll be a mom to the day I die. But now this time is for me. I will do as I wish. It's just that simple. Do as I wish. You too, Fairy Glen Tarot. Have a wonderful weekend. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer, so much. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. So anyways, yes. I'm off to have a bite to eat and maybe a little bit of a rest, and we'll see. We'll see what the day is going to hold, but I will be back tonight for all of you. So I hope to see you all back here this evening. Even if you just want to come in and chill out and hang and the whole bit. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and to like and share the channel as well. I would appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend starting tomorrow into Monday. That's what the reading covers. And I'm just going to say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.